There lived a man named Igboka. His face was filled with bitterness, and his heart harbored hatred for women. His mouth was a perpetual motion machine. Gossip flowed through his mouth ceaselessly, carrying stories, jokes, and gossip to anyone who would listen. Igboka had an uncanny ability to turn little details into juicy scandals, and his listeners hung on to every word. As his tales grew wider, so did Igboka's ego. He became consumed with his newfound fame in the village. Every morning, he would emerge from his hut, his eyes scanning for any sign of feminine presence along the lonely paths, attacking women, breaking their pots, snatching their food. This continued for a very long time. For the women who tried to confront him, he would spread gossip like wildfire. He would tarnish their names and shatter their sense of safety. And he left most of them with haunting memories. One fateful day, Igboka's words took a dark turn. He whispered about the king's wife.
Did you hear? Kunu Loma has been laying with a mysterious stranger every night at the village garden.
And Igboka sounded so confident, like he had evidence. Kunu Loma was a paragon of beauty, grace, and virtue. So the mere suggestion of infidelity sent shockwaves through the entire village. What reached the royal court, and the king summoned Igboka. He questioned Igboka and demanded for evidence. But Igboka's voice became cold. He confessed. He had no evidence like he claimed, and he had lied against the queen. Igboka knelt in front of the entire village with his lies exposed, and the king pronounced judgment. Igboka, gossip isn't a crime, but false accusation is a crime. For spreading false rumors, you shall spend a month in the village prison. So Igboka was locked up immediately. His mouth, that was once his prized possession, had betrayed him. As he sat in the cold prison, Igboka reflected on the power of words. The women in the village rejoiced and danced, and the men cried and lamented. They had lost their news anchor. 1 month passed, and Igboka was finally released. He went to his house, packed up his bags, and left the village. Up till this day, no one knows where Igboka went to. Some villagers said he went to the city and he became an activist. Others said he was killed by wild animals on his way to the city.
Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Please share and follow us for more stories and comments if you want us to tag you on next part.